how I flipped my 1,500 euro account into 9,000 in just 5 trading days. Welcome friends to a new YouTube video. My name is Darius and I'm going to break it down to you on how I manage my risk in order to achieve this type of crazy account flip, everything behind it, plus the last trade that I was taking over there, plus the TradeZella dashboard as a proof of the trades. Let's go friends. So friends, here we can see the TradeZella dashboard. So we can see that I reached this crazy account flip in just 5 days on the first day, which was Friday. So friends, I also want to explain you quickly why I've started doing this kind of thing. So it's the part 2 video, because you've seen me in the previous YouTube video flipping the 1,500 euro account into over 3,000 by trading the after NFP news. I continued this journey with this trading account, and I'm going to explain you also how I'm going to continue doing this journey and how I was able to actually reach it. And don't believe that this worked out smoothly, because I also lost some trades on the way to reach these 9k profits. So as I mentioned it in the last YouTube video, one of my students have sent me a YouTube video about one trader who is doing this type of style, trying to flip the accounts as high as he can by just risking the profit that he earned previously from flipping those accounts. And I tried it to give this experiment a go to see how far I can come, but I'm not going to do it on a way on. I'm not going to profit on the way up, because I think this is nonsense. If I'm just going right now to flip it to potentially 1 million or something like that, but on the way up, let's say I can reach 100k and then I'm losing 100k account in just 1 to 2 days because of lack of patience, lack of emotional control, or lack of taking partials out of this journey. So this is why right now I'm going to show you and update you then in the next video as well, how I'm going to continue with that one. But now after I reach those 9k, I'm going to withdraw 3,000, which is exactly double my investment. That way I'm risk-free, plus I got already rewarded. So here friends, we got the TradeZella dashboard. So I would like to go quickly over the trades that I've been taking here. You will see here slightly different numbers. The reason for that is because it's displayed in dollar and my account originally is in euro. I need to figure out the settings. I haven't really looked too much on how I can change the settings. Probably it's just one button that I need to click in order to change this from dollar to euro, but let's just give it a go from here. So Friday was that one day where I mentioned already that I flipped that account in just one trade. That trade was definitely a full margin, so I was able, or I was ready to lose the whole account for that one setup. And then on Monday, what happened? I've lost the entire profits that I made on Friday, and I started again from ground zero. And that was exactly the risk management behind it, friends, because I didn't want it to lose the full 3,000 account after I made already profits on it. So I said to myself, you're just going to risk actually the profits that you made. And that's exactly what I went through, and boom, Monday, back to break even. Let's start the journey again. So technically, I flipped that account in less days, because I did it at the end in just 3 trading days, because 2 of them are actually positive and negative, and they are at the end neutral, because it's the same win, same loss almost. And then on Tuesday, I continued to flip the account, but only made $670. This is not too crazy, still a good percentage win. But then Wednesday kicked in, and that was a crazy day, making $3.5 profits. You see here I have 8 trades on that one. The reason for that is actually because I always take multiple positions when I'm approaching the market. So I don't know if we can see here it a little bit better. We see here short on gold, and the profits that I made here, net ROI. So looks pretty good. Yeah, two trades, or 3 trades in reality. Here you can see the London session, that was the New York session then afterwards. So yeah, pretty fine. But then Thursday was the day, guys. Thursday was the best day, where I made almost 4k, and as you can see here, that was also during the New York session where I capitalized on some 2 nice long positions, and exactly these ones I would like now to go with you together, friends. I'm not really experienced in TradeZella, so I'm also, oh, I can spot the setup here. That's nice. I didn't know that one. So looks great. I can now show you here perfectly how I entered the trade, because the reason that I entered this trade I will show you now still on the TradingView chart, which is this one. So we have here the higher time frame. You see that one level over there, that liquidity level. That liquidity level was, the reason for that one was higher time frame liquidity, where I was expecting price to come into. We had at 2:30 big news on the USD, so that's where price dropped and did what? Hunted that one liquidity that I mentioned. Here you can also clearly see how price started to break some form of structure to make people believe we're going to go up. But that was definitely not what the market wanted to do, so we kept on going. The news did took out the higher time from liquidity, and since that moment I was ready to go into some nice long positions. Price kept moving to the downside, providing these equal highs, and then as soon as we had the BOS, I entered the trade and exited here at the top. So here I can see it better on how I did it. So the entry was there, exit was somewhere here at the top. Pretty nice and decent. Originally I had the TP set up a little bit higher. I think it was 31.50. The reason for that one was here, this whole trend on liquidity that you can spot over there. Very nice. I can even analyze on TradeZella. I didn't know that, if I'm honest. Really nice. And yeah, that was the trade. As you can see, it kept on moving higher and higher, so of course I could have been making more profits, but hey, it's what it is. I don't really need to do more. It's fine. It would have been fine. Of course, more is always better. As you can see, we even took out the high one more time out, which is really crazy, but that's not what I wanted to try to do, because when I'm with this crazy risk into the market, I don't really want to lose my entire positions just by trying to flip something. And that's how we come then actually at the end to this result that my net P&L is then $8K. So I flipped it from 1,500 to 9K, I don't know, and a few. Today I wanted to trade something, but the problem was that I went in too late, and this is the reason why I decided to close. I really opened up a very big position today, because I tried to flip one more time and it would have been successful, but I didn't want to hold it because I would have been coming in huge drawdowns. I just missed taking the trades from today on this account. I did it on other ones, which I can also show you in a new YouTube video. I don't know if I'm recording it right after this video. We will see, and I will give you also that one trade recap, because it was decent trade, friends, but I used bigger accounts for that one, not the small personal account here, but would have been also fine because I could have been flipping it like crazy. So friends, what do I want to add to the end of this video? Account flipping does really work, friends. If you have a system behind it, you just need to have a very systematic approach on how you're going to approach your risk management and your money management. How much you want to risk, when are you going to take the profits, and so on. What kind of strategy are you using? For me, I'm using a very big win rate strategy, so I have an average of 80-85% win rate over across a month or so over all my funded accounts that I have and my personal account. So it's definitely working for me pretty good, because I'm also going for realistic targets and so on. I'm also managing my potential loss pretty good, because I don't want to lose my whole entire account with just one potential account flip, even though I could do it and I would not really lose any money because it just profits from the market. But I'm not the type of trader to do this, because it will feel for me wrong to lose money where I put time and energy and knowledge into it in order to achieve it. So I'm not really the type of trader who wants to just, I don't know, I don't care about it, I'm just going to go full margin on the accounts every single time. I mean, I go with high risk, and I think this way it works also pretty good to come up higher with the account. So I'm really curious to see where we're going to come with this journey, and I'm trying to be here as transparent as I can. I'm going to show you everything, and if I'm going to blow it, you will also know it here in this YouTube channel. Maybe I will also stop when I feel the need that I need to stop. I will just update you of that one as well, but that's not really what I'm trying to do. But I'm going definitely now to withdraw 3,000 euro out of it to reward myself for this crazy account flip thing that I did. So I don't even know how many percentages that have been, but it's quite crazy. And to have this as a verified result here improve on YouTube, I think it's quite good. It shows what kind of good emotional control I've developed over 5 years, what kind of strategy I'm using. But of course, guys, don't take this for granted. Don't take that this is so easy to do these things, because also me, when I've seen people on YouTube doing this kind of stuff, I always believe it's a scam and so on. And probably the majority of those are scam. Here on my video, you can clearly see the results on TradeZella. I've also documented a lot of trades on Instagram as well, so make to check it out here as well to see even more things out of it. And I'm going to just show you more and more over the next coming weeks to see where we're going to go with this account. And yeah, if you are interested to learn the same thing, now I'm not teaching specifically account flips in my private mentorship program, because I don't think that this is the way to go. I think it's nice to do if you have the ability to do so, if you want to try it out and so on, but don't make this your only income in trading. I'm also not relying 100% right now on this account. I have multiple accounts running with normal risk, with normal 1%, 2% risk per trade. Big funded accounts as well as other personal accounts which aren't the biggest but also good ones, around 30, 45, 50,000 K, something like that is always a way to go. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. I wish you all a nice day, and if you are interested in learning this kind of stuff in my inner circle, I'm teaching this step by step with my course. 2 Zoom calls per week, daily forecast where I'm always going to explain you what I'm expecting from the market. So all trades that I'm taking personally have been forecasted in the inner circle, but they are not just signals or something like that. In fact, I'm not even sharing with you specifically what I'm going to execute. I'm sharing with you the POY where I'm looking to execute, plus the direction. So in case like this, I would have been sharing this liquidity area. You would just need to wait for the break of structure and then to take the trade with your risk management, with your money management, and with your entry criteria that you have by using our education, where we all have the same entry opportunity. There are just 2 options on how you can use this, and it's up to you how you want to interpret that and at what level you want to take it, because I think this is the most important thing that you need to learn as a trader, because only by executing the trades by your own you can even get a profitable trader. So that's what you will get, guys. If you're interested, the link is down below, and see you then in the next YouTube video. Let's see part 3.